What is a hook? In writing, a hook catches the reader's attention and adds interest to an essay or report. Have you ever been fishing, cast your line, and hoped a fish would take the bait and bite your hook so you could reel him in? The hook does the same thing in an essay. We start the essay with the hook to catch that reader's attention and draw him into our essay. There are many types of hooks that can catch the attention of your audience. Today we're going to examine how to use a quotation as a hook to interest our readers. Our prompt says, explain the effects fear can have on people's lives. Let's read this introductory paragraph. Many are familiar with the saying, all we have to fear is fear itself. Sometimes people hide in their shells like a turtle, paralyzed by the idea of being seen as a failure because of fear. Some people never even try to reach their potential. The quotation I have chosen to use says, all we have to fear is fear itself. The introduction continues to show how the reader agrees with this quotation when it indicates that fear will make people hide in a shell, and that fear can cause people to become paralyzed. And as a result of being afraid, people don't even try. In this example, the quotation is doing something different. Let's examine its purpose. The paragraph says, to boldly go where no man has gone before. For astronauts, firemen, and helicopter pilots, fear can be the catalyst that challenges them to do more and be more. But for others, fear is what keeps them from attaining their dreams. The actual quote is to boldly go where no man has gone before. The first part of the next sentence helps us to connect from the idea of boldness in the quote with astronauts, firemen, and helicopter pilots using their fear to meet challenges. It is followed by the transitional statement, but for others, which indicates that what is coming up will be different from what we have been discussing. This leads us into the thesis statement. Notice that the thesis, fear is what keeps them from attaining their dreams, contrasts with the quotation. The quotation is about how some use fear to attain their dreams, and the thesis is about how fear keeps or stops some from attaining their dreams. So a quotation can do two things. Number one, it can show how what the author is discussing is similar to the idea represented in the quotation. Or two, it can show how what the author is discussing is different to the idea represented in the quotation. Now that you have seen examples of how quotations can be used as hooks to catch the reader's attention, write your own hook using a different quotation.